So in this video we're going to calculate the volume of the square base pyramid, and this pyramid here has a square base side 6 centimeters, and M is the midpoint of the base of that square, so it's right in the center, and it also forms a perpendicular line to the point V, the vertex V. So that there is an important fact for us to help us with this question. Now, to calculate the volume of a square-based pyramid, what we need is our formula first. So volume equals 1/3 times the area of the base. So I write area of the base, just write it like that. So that's a calculation. And we also need the perpendicular height. So if I write there perpendicular, so that's a very important part we need as well. So perpendicular height. So if it's the slant height, then that's not going to be any use to us in this formula. What we need is the point from M to V. So first of all, we can calculate the area of the base. So the area of the base, which is our square, so that's ABCD, which is all sides the same. So therefore, area of that, 6 times 6, 36. So that's 36. Now we need to find the height. So we need to find VM. So how are we going to do that? Well, if that line goes up there, perpendicular to the base, we need to find some method to do that. Now, we don't know what that is, but if we draw a line out to here, to the center there, O, we know that would be 3 centimeters. But the angle VAM is 70 degrees. So that's the angle from there to there to there. So what we need to do, draw a line there. Now, if we could calculate the length of that line there from A to M, then we could use our angle of 70 degrees to try and find our perpendicular height. So that's got to be the mission we've got to try here. So first of all, let's look at this base. So if we take a triangle here of our base, we've got M here, we've got O here and A out here. So let's just draw that triangle. So now we've got 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters. So we're slightly out on our proportions, but it doesn't matter. We can see our calculations. So right angled triangle. So to find AM, Pythagoras' theorem. So AM would be the square root of this square and this square. So 3 squared plus 3 squared equals square root of 18. And using our surds, that would be 3 root 2. So 3 root 2. So square root of 9 times square root of 2. Square root of 9 is 3. So that's AM. So that's good. Now with AM, we've now got a chance to find VM. So let's draw that triangle. So VM, and then it goes out to A, and then the 2 points are joined by a hypotenuse. Now as it's perpendicular, we've got a right angle in there, so we can draw that in. Now this side here, AM, we just calculated to be 3 root 2. So that's point A, that's point M, and that's our vertex. That's 3 root 2. So we want to calculate this. That's our length of interest. And we also got this angle VAM. That is 70 degrees. So with that 70 degrees, what we can do is we can use SOHCAHTOA, as we've got an angle and 2 sides. We want to calculate one of them. So SOHCAHTOA, so tangent equals opposite over adjacent. So that's a recap of our SOHCAHTOA, the last 3 letters. So then we've got tangent of this one here, which is 70. So tan 70 degrees equals opposite, which is VM, over the adjacent side, which is 3 root 2. Okay, so now we do 3 root 2 times 70 to get VM. And then put that into our calculator, we should get 11.657 approximately. Okay, so let's just put that in there now. Now we've got it. Okay, so VM, what is VM? VM is our perpendicular height. So now we can plug that into our formula. So perpendicular height, 11.657. Oh, let's write that there a bit neater. Let's go 657. Area of the base, we calculated that as 36 and a third. Okay, so now we've got 1/3 times 36 times 11.657. So let's do that calculation over here. So 11.657. A third of 36, well, we can do that straight away. So that's times 12. So let's calculate what that would be. Let's see if we can do it here without a calculator. So times this by 2. So times it out by 2. 2 7s are 14. Carry the 1. 2 5s are 10. Carry the 1. 2 6s are 12. Carry the 1. So that's going to be 13. So that's 0.314. And then carrying 1 again. Times 2. 2 11s are 22. Plus 1, 23. So that's 23.314. And then we're going to times by 10. So basically just bring it all across, move the decimal place 1. So 116.570. Add that up. 4 and 0 is 4. 7 and 1 is 8. That's an 8. 23 plus 116 is 139. So 139.884. So our volume of our square base pyramid is going to be 139.884. So let's write that up here. So that is what I'm going to declare as our answer, 139.884, and it's going to be centimetres cubed as it's a volume. Okay,